Welcome.
All right, welcome back to Synchronicity Talk Radio for your mind, body, and soul. I'm your host, Marie Benard, and we are speaking right now with Declan Kerr. He is the author of Finding Your Other Half, the ultimate game of hide and seek. And since nobody has been calling in or emailing to the show today, I get to yet again be the guinea pig and deal with some of my many deep-seated issues on this show. So we're going to be talking about abandonment issues. And actually, just before we get into that, before I forget, coming up in about 15 minutes at 1 o'clock here on CITR is Parts Unknown. So stick around for that. Okay, so Declan, take it away.
Okay. So Marie, if we kind of looking in a similar way to the exercises that I've kind of been describing quite briefly, and you've kind of made a list of what it is you don't want in your life anymore, and let's say that abandonment has come up to the top, has come up to the surface. So, as I say, it's not usually an exercise that we get into is what we kind of don't want in our lives, but for me, it kind of provides where we're starting from. This is kind of what we're at. So as you're making that list, in the book I'm encouraging you to kind of take one of those just so that you understand the principle of how this works. So we're picking abandonment. And then for you, it's kind of like, okay, what does abandonment mean? What's going on there?
Okay.
Is that okay to talk about this?
Yeah, I guess, I mean, it just, feeling alone.
Yeah.
Feeling scared.
Yeah.
I think the biggest, like the memory, I think that comes up, I felt abandoned like many times in my childhood, but the memory, the visual memory that I have that comes up for me is when I was 4 years old. It was the first time that I went into foster care. And I was taken into this group home with other little kids, and it was a dark, big house in East Van. And I remember looking out the window at night onto the streets and singing myself to sleep.
Wow.
Waiting for my mommy to come and get me. And so that's the feeling there.
Sure. Okay. And it feels like you've loads of courage to be doing this. So well done to you, and well done to you for coming through that, because that is, as you're talking, I can kind of feel that. But you're in a good space here, because what we're going to be doing is kind of working with that and then saying, what comes through is that feeling of being alone, of nobody else being there for you, of nobody else being there kind of providing that love, that comfort, that kind of knowing that you're okay. Okay. So that's where I want you to latch on to when you turn this around and you say, okay, that was then, and it's really important, and this is now, and this is really important, because where we're going to go to now is to let that go and to bring in this. So what is the quality there that you want to replace this with? So in other words, when you get into that feeling, what is the essence that you really want to bring into your life now?
Well, I want to feel loved.
Yes.
And I guess it's easy, like that's just the kind of word that we throw out there.
Yes.
But what that means, I guess, to me, is I want to feel safe.
Yes.
I want to feel a part of something.
Yes.
Deeper.
Yes.
And connected.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about being safe. It's about being loved and cherished and held in that space. It's about knowing that you're no longer on your own, and you're never going to be on your own. You're fine in that, and you're connected, and you're making connections in all kinds of places, okay? So where I want to take you now is into what that feels like, what that new feeling feels like. But first I want you to be in the right space to bring it in. So do you remember, this is the kind of the physical and the spiritual coming together. So if we've just got a couple of minutes where you can, if you just close your eyes. Okay, and now just if you send from the soles of your feet, if you send your roots all the way down to the core of the earth, get them really right down there to Mother Earth, and also to that beautiful masculine energy on earth. You might call it the Green Man, or Sanat Kumara, or whoever, but just get down there amongst that masculine energy there as well. And then just up these roots, ask Mother Earth, ask that beautiful male spirit, the Green Man, just to send energy ever so gently, but also very firmly, back up these roots, through the soles of your feet, tickling around your knees, coming in now through your energy centre, and up through your energy system, so coming in through your root chakra, your sacral, your solar plexus, and just up as far as your heart space, and just feel in your heart this connection to earth, and feel in your heart this connection and you being supported as this beautiful, wonderful, amazing physical being. And then from the crown of your head, if you just remember that connection to all of that wonderful spiritual awareness, so your higher self, your guardian angel, the angels of love and light, and beyond to source and all that is, and up there connecting with that beautiful, wonderful, feminine and masculine energy in spiritual awareness. And just down those connections, asking for that wonder of love from Divine Mother, from the Divine Father, bringing that down now through that column of light, so down through the top of your head, and then down through your energy centre, past your third eye, past your throat, also this upper heart area, the thymus, and then into your heart, and just feel that energy supporting you here as this amazing, wonderful spiritual being. And now allow these beautiful, wonderful aspects of yourself to begin to know each other. It's kind of like these energies do a dance with each other in your heart space. So this energy of you as a wonderful, amazing physical being, and this energy of you as this amazing, so powerful spiritual being, and these energies dancing with each other and merging and integrating in your heart space. And then because this is in your heart space, this now goes pumps from there with your permission, with your allowance, all the way around your physical body, and from there all the way around your etheric body. So in other words, all of these energy fields around you too, just filling it all with these beautiful energies, so that you feel balanced, you feel at peace in your heart, you feel at one with all you are. And then in this space, you bring to mind the qualities that you now allow into your life, and you're letting go of all of that sadness, all of that desolation, all of the abandonment of being alone, of not feeling that love. You're letting that go, and in place of that you're bringing in this feeling and this knowing of how it is to be loved. This feeling and this knowing of how it is to be supported, to be always cared for, to be always loved. Feels beyond that, we need also to bring in this knowing how it feels to be cherished, so to be truly appreciated for who you are and for all that you are. into your life.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. And so if you're listening online, you can also go to citr.ca or to my website, spiritualshow.com, and you can go back to the archive and the podcast and listen to that. If there's whatever issue, I mean, you can take that. My issue is the abandonment, but you can keep in mind whatever issue you'd like to work on, right?
Just work on whichever issue it is that feels right for you, whatever it is. Whatever the quality is that you now wish to bring into your life, into that space where you allow all of yourself, where you take, it's kind of like, we don't really have the language for it because we call it taking responsibility for our lives, but that has so many other connotations and so many other, so much other baggage with it. But it is about just this joining together of our kind of awareness as well as our logic, as well as our individuality, with the unity of us at the same time. It's this kind of, it's bridging the paradox of who we are. It's bridging both of these parts of us and bringing them together. And we have, it's kind of that energy of unity. And within that energy of unity, deciding how you want to experience life now.
Beautiful. Well, Chris is coming in just a moment for Parts Unknown here on CITR 101.9 FM. Today's guest has been Declan Kerr, author of Finding Your Other Half, The Ultimate Game of a Hide and Seek. And you can contact him at Declanis, DECLANIS, at yahoo.co.uk. And do you have anything to add before we close the show?
I'm just delighted to be here. Vancouver's somewhere that I've wanted to be for a long, long time. I've just felt a real draw here, and it's just brilliant. I'm just loving it here and loving how you see things and how you do things. So, if people want to get in touch with me while I'm here, that's lovely. That's what I'm here for. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
You've been a lovely host. It's a gorgeous radio show, and I wish you lots and lots of success with it. And
thank you so much. And on Saturday, this coming Saturday at the YWCA downtown, you're going to be doing an angel workshop. And so again, your email address is Declanis at yahoo.co.uk. And so what exactly are you going to be working on in the workshop?
Oh, the workshop is that's amazing, because I'm also doing it with this wonderful woman who's incredibly gifted, incredibly connected, called Shalina Manji, and it felt, because we've only just met each other, but it just feels when we get together that we're able to create, by working together, something really great. So it's really, really lovely. And so it's about angels, and it's about how to connect with angels for transformation, for illumination in our lives, for letting go of stuff, all of that kind of thing. And then just, it feels like they're also helping us, the angels that are going to be coming along on Saturday, and that we're going to be connecting to, just feels like a new energy, like a new awareness, that kind of awakening. And we talk a lot about that date of 11/11/11 and other dates in 2012, but it just feels like such fabulous times to be living in, and to be doing this work, and to be waking up to this work, and just the light there that is coming along for this workshop just feels like it's going to send us on that journey. It's really, really great.
I'm so excited. Okay, well, thank you again, Declan. And it's Declan at yahoo.co.uk if you want more information about that angel workshop coming up this Saturday. Okay, so this has been Synchronicity Talk Radio for your mind, body, and soul. I'm your host, Marie Benard. You can find me online at spiritualshow.com, or you can find me on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter. My name there is Marie Benard. You can find me all over, and on YouTube. youtube.com/spiritual show, which is where the recording of today's show will be. So I hope that you will join me next week for another fabulous episode of Synchronicity, and I hope that you have a wonderful, fabulous week. I hope the wonderful weather continues here too as well. I want to send my love to you, and have a fabulous week. Namaste.